The drama surrounding LisaRaye McCoy and her daughter Kai isn't a tale of typical mother-daughter tension. This is something deeper. Something that cuts across generations, fame, and the image of a perfect family built on the glossy surface of celebrity. Because behind the lights, the reality shows, the public kisses, and the staged affection, there was pain. And now, the mask has slipped. Kai is speaking out. And what she's revealing changes everything. To the public, LisaRaye was the doting, affectionate mother. We saw it on reality television, her constantly smothering Kai with kisses, even as the cameras rolled and awkward silence filled the room. There were $100 bills stuffed in hands, extravagant shows of love, and a mother who proclaimed with confidence that this was her child and she could love on her however she wanted. "You can never love your child enough," she declared. But love, as Kai reveals now, isn't about kisses on camera. It's about presence. It's about connection. And LisaRaye, according to Kai, gave her very little of either. The public image was clear. LisaRaye, the proud mama, raising her daughter in the glamorous glow of Hollywood, gifting her opportunity, modeling gigs, and red carpet access. But behind the scenes, Kai was battling something far less pretty. What LisaRaye called motherly guidance felt more like control. What the public interpreted as support was, in Kai's words, manipulation. LisaRaye didn't just want to help. She wanted to shape her, mold her into a carbon copy, a protégé, not a daughter. And Kai, she was drowning beneath that legacy. Even as LisaRaye was pushing her into modeling, introducing her to her network, and nudging her into the fashion industry, she constantly reminded Kai where her opportunities came from. "You should be lucky," LisaRaye would imply. "None of this would be happening if you weren't my daughter." A line meant to motivate, maybe. But to Kai, it was a chain. A way of reminding her that she wasn't enough on her own, that every success had an asterisk beside it. Daughter of LisaRaye. And perhaps the worst part? It wasn't just happening in the public eye. Even behind closed doors, Kai struggled to find her mother. Instead of comfort and presence, she got boarding schools, distance, silence. Kai recalls being sent away, not because of serious trouble, but because LisaRaye didn't want to deal with the difficult parts of parenting. And Kai, like so many daughters craving love, tried to convince herself it was just her mom being busy. But deep down, she resented it. She craved attention, not from the cameras, but from her mother. And she rarely got it. It didn't stop there. When the reality show rolled in, LisaRaye's focus wasn't on healing. It was on the optics. Once again, Kai found herself thrust into the spotlight. Not for her journey, not for her own ambitions, but for her mother's image. LisaRaye was producing, directing, and starring, in her life, and Kai's too. Every scene, every moment had to fit the narrative of LisaRaye, the loving, giving mother. And Kai, she was the supporting role. The daughter who smiled and nodded and kept it all together. She later admitted that during that time, she was lost, broken, directionless. She didn't know what she wanted, didn't know who she was. LisaRaye, ever the performer, dismissed it as laziness. Said her daughter was just too comfortable depending on her. But for Kai, it wasn't about laziness. It was about survival. About trying to exist under the constant pressure of never being enough unless she was just like her mother. Even now, in her 30s, a mother herself, Kai still feels that weight. The expectations, the control, the unspoken competition. LisaRaye even admitted there was tension between them. That growing up in her shadow must have been difficult. But still, she didn't take responsibility. She didn't apologize for putting her image first. Instead, she doubled down. A chance for healing. A chance for honesty. But the cracks only deepened. Kai stood there, voice trembling, heart wide open, telling the world how broken she felt. And LisaRaye? She shook her head. She didn't validate her. She didn't hug her. She criticized her. Publicly. Told her she was weak, dependent, immature. The audience watched in stunned silence. Because no matter how hard LisaRaye tried to spin it, no matter how confident she sounded, the truth was undeniable. This wasn't just about a mother doing her best. This was about a daughter desperately trying to breathe under the weight of a legacy that never made space for her to be herself. Even now, Kai admits she's numb. Numb from years of emotional distance. From longing for a mother who was only present when the cameras were on, and the public finally is listening. Many are calling LisaRaye out, questioning the performative love, the dismissive attitude, the control masked as care. Some go further, calling it narcissistic, pointing out the patterns of dominance, the refusal to acknowledge Kai's voice, the clinging to control even as her daughter tries to break free. Because real love, real motherhood, isn't about appearances. It's about presence. It's about knowing when to step back and when to step in. And for Kai, it seems, LisaRaye never quite figured that out. She needed a mom. What she got was a manager. And now, as Kai stands in her truth, raising her own child, trying to find her voice, the world is seeing the cracks in the empire LisaRaye built. Not to destroy it, but to understand that even the most polished crowns can cast dark shadows. Do you think LisaRaye truly believes she was being a good mother? Or was this all about controlling her daughter's narrative for her own benefit? Can fame and family ever truly mix? Or does one always sacrifice the other? Let us know in the comments below.